Guys, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to 12 TV, where we talk all kinds of football, man. Well, occasionally we talk about all kinds of football. Sometimes we talk about relevant topics like AFCON. But most of the times we talk Premier League, and that's what we're going to do today. We are going to welcome back a battered, a bruised, but still here, Nayim Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum, bro.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wait, what do you mean battered?
Battered and bruised.
What happened?
Nayim.
Yeah.
Is this not your water bottle?
Yes, it is.
This is your...
That's my water bottle, yeah.
This is what you move around with.
Yeah.
As you guys can see, it's battered, it's bruised, but it's still functional.
It's still holding water.
It still holds water.
It's still bottling.
It's still bottling.
Yeah, I think you know a lot about that, bro.
And it can still be useful from time to time. So, like this bottle, Nayim is still useful. Coincidentally, on the day after United beat a big team in a big game.
In a big way.
Very, very conveniently so. But
Yeah,
we are here regardless. And Saddam has taken a scarf off the studio props to match Naeem's scarf. But, you know, as long as they feel here with us
So
and
gassed.
part of something important.
So gassed.
Yeah.
How many points? How many points are you behind you?
I'm sorry. I know you're like part Italian or something, Somali. But first, we're in Africa. So what we're going to do here first is going to talk about AFCON.
Okay.
Yeah. Big
Okay.
game in the continent of the motherland. Do you know what that is? Not Sicily, bro. So, it's fucking Africa. Anyway, welcome back to the show, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment on the section below. We're obviously going to keep reading all your chats throughout the show. Also, we're going to do something a bit differently today. We're going to keep the phone lines open between sections. So before we move on to the next topic, we'll pick up a couple of calls, one or two, maybe three, we'll see. And then we'll move on to the next section, and we'll keep it going that way till the end of the show. So, first things first, the African Cup of Nations final. An incredible, entertaining fiesta of football, because that was, well, I mean, it was definitely corruption, controversial. It was dramatic. It was potentially violent. It was blatant. And
Racist.
yeah, that was
You missed one.
definitely part of that. And eventually, we got the happy ending, at least from where I'm standing. But here we are. Senegal are 2 times African Cup of Nations champions. Sadio Mane leads his country to the second ever AFCON finals and medals and trophy or whatever. And people cried. People were beaten. Towels were stolen or brought back and stolen again.
Players were being dragged by ball boys.
Yeah, literally on the pitch. And yeah, man, people walked off the pitch. People were brought back on. The people that didn't want to play still won the game. Justice was served in some corners, and we're happy. That was an incredible tournament, I think. And the best team won for sure. It was well run, to be fair.
And I also
Overall.
think the quality of the football in this tournament was also quite high.
Yeah.
We had
yeah.
some really, really good games.
I think so. I think even Eric, last time we had him here, he said something similar. Some of the other journalists as well online have said that not only the quality of the football, but also the ambience within the stadium. What a time to be alive, bro. We actually got to witness that. You see, how I know that was an incredible final. Group chats, family group chats or friends group chats that don't necessarily talk football updates
yeah.
were popping off. People were taking sides. My father's shout out dad.
Of course.
My father's
Of course.
favorite player in that game was dressed in black and had a whistle on his mouth.
Damn.
Because he was clearly on his side. And
he was on the referee's side.
Hey, bro, this guy just thought, that was definitely a penalty on Brahim Diaz. That was a foul on Ashraf Hakimi. I was like, come on, man.
Oh, so he was supporting Morocco.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like ridiculous. And he was turning a blind eye every single time Morocco were fouling, or no, not just in this game. Every time Morocco benefited from refereeing decisions. But if it could be so divisive in a family, you can imagine how much more.
But I think it is only divisive in your family. I don't think most of us there was any debate. We all supported Senegal.
I mean, if you are from this side of Africa,
it only makes sense for you to support the team that is playing fairly.
Yeah.
Well,
we go by the moral compass of fairness.
First of all, did your Somali family even know there was something called the AFCON final?
Yeah.
So let's start with that.
So your Arab family knew there was an AFCON?
Yes, because we watch these things and we live in Africa and we accept where we're from.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Italian pasta eating.
So your Arab family was supporting the Arabs. So it was just purely because of race.
Just my father. The rest of the family was all on Moroccan side.
Moroccan side or Senegal?
Sorry, Senegalese side. Mane.
Okay.
Technically, Sadio Mane.
So the previous generation guys were still supporting.
I mean, is that any surprise?
The older generation was supporting the Arabs, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Blindly, not even fairly. That's a tricky
Knowing
part.
the time of the game, Mzee could have been watching that asleep. If I'm being honest. I remember there was a time Mzee watched the Everton United game at Old Trafford. That game ended 4-4. He didn't watch a single goal. Right after work on a Saturday afternoon, early kickoff.
Yeah.
Had a nice meal. Every time he woke up, he was watching the reaction, bro.
But Manchester can put you to sleep, bro.
It was LBG time.
They can put you to sleep.
What didn't put us to sleep was that AFCON final. Now that thing was enthralling. There's so many things to discuss, man. Where shall we start?
I think we can start with just naming some of your favorite players this tournament, man. I think guys like Diouf for Senegal.
I have
of
like
course.
three. I have like three I really want to mention.
Amad Diallo.
Gay.
And Gay.
Gay. And Mane. Like three of them, bro.
Like three of them,
Which
bro.
one scored? But no, Amad Diallo had a stormer. Buemo didn't really pull up any trees.
Nah, I don't think so, man.
Mo Salah had...
Also Diomande on the left side. For Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
I really like what I saw, man.
He's a proper centre-back. 80 million rated.
No. Left wing. Diomande.
You're going to have to be specific.
Bro, Diomande, bro. There's
also Diomande, the centre-back. From Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah.
He's also like Ivorian, bro.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Gay. You see what I mean now?
Sar,
bro.
Like
Diouf, which country, bro? Which country, bro? What are we talking about? Anyway, I think Mo Salah, for example, had the kind of tournament Messi had in the 2022 World Cup.
Yeah.
But they won a penalty shootout.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
I think Mo Salah, I think Jamie Carragher is somewhere just smiling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think there was a point there that was made.
Vindicated.
You know when Jamie Carragher said you can't win a tournament by yourself, whereas he won for Egypt. I think that was it. That was his point right there.
I mean, in terms of favorite players, Saddam.
I think I even saw Jamie Carragher in a Senegal jersey, man.
I wouldn't be surprised. But I think you're confusing him with some random white guy who dances with the fans. That could be his grandson.
Wait, during the Egypt game?
Yeah.
Was he actually wearing that?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think that's how deep the hate goes, bro.
Yeah, it's looking long for Salah because now he's go back to Liverpool and then what now? Because I think in his mind, when he made those comments before he left, he was like,
He wasn't ever come back.
I'm going to go ball. I'm going to come back. You're going to go put a red carpet on Anfield for me. And yeah, things are looking tough. His team is struggling still. Like,
Yeah, but I was watching them struggle against Burnley at Anfield with a big smile on my face, bro. And then on the right side, I'm seeing this guy called Frimpong. Bro, this guy is the funniest footballer I've ever seen, bro. Have you seen the way he tries to dribble?
Yeah, Raheem Sterling.
Crazy,
But a right wing back.
Anyway, back to AFCON.
also, there's
Yes.
a new theory, Gakpo, and people don't like Gakpo, like a lot. So since he came, they've been drawing. Like literally the day he came.
Gakpo.
Yeah,
Wasn't he their top scorer, like second top scorer last season?
yeah. I don't know why. There's like a, you know, those fan bases where there's,
Liverpool
they just
do this thing where they do that quite a bit. They remember when they did that with Joe Gomez. He was the best thing ever since Jamie Carragher, and they won the Champions League or whatever they do. They won with him, and that partnership was one of the best ever. And then suddenly, I never want to see that motherfucker play, in a Liverpool jersey ever again. No, I don't want to see him near starting lineup ever again. Liverpool fans are very, very weird. Anyway,
back to the final.
yeah, man. If we're being honest, if I'm being honest, which I am all the time, Morocco should have won this game. I'm not saying they would have kept a clean sheet, but I think they should have won the game, maybe like a 3-1, based on the chances they had. And Nasiri, the centre back who hit the crossbar, I forgot his name anyway.
But the
was that
thing is,
Aguero? I don't
like-
know, from West Ham.
Like, okay, you're saying based on performance wise,
Based on performance,
but
yes.
at the same time, Senegal had a goal disallowed.
No.
Like
I know. I'm talking about XG. I'm not talking about what should be or should not. But what I'm saying is,
Should have been like
based on the performances of both sets of attacks and defenses, on another day, maybe if it wasn't raining as much, on another day, Morocco probably win that game. That was the first time Morocco have conceded from open play in over 900 minutes of international football.
The keeper is mad, bro. Bono the is
keeper
such a top keeper,
mental.
Because
He is
throughout the
mental.
tournament, he's been making crazy saves, bro.
Yeah.
So I think even like the way they conceded against Senegal, for me, was such a fantastic way for Senegal to win the game. Because I think if Senegal got like a corner or like another pen, there would have been a bit of like contentiousness from the Moroccan fans.
Moroccan
But
fans
the
also
fact that it was a top bins off the post banger.
Imagine
shut
Senegal
your
got a
mouth,
pe-
you know what I'm saying?
imagine Senegal got a penalty and Morocco guys just left the pitch again as well. That would have been.
That's what would have happened.
But because Yassine Bono, he kept them in the game like three times. About three times. The first one was like in the first 5 minutes, there was a header that one of the defenders should have really scored. And then the second one that I really, really liked was the Sheriff Diouf. Sheriff. I can't remember his second name.
Was it a double save?
The first one, no, in extra time, once they were already 1-0 up, Senegal that is, he made a save and he kind of just hit it onto the defender's foot, the attacker's foot, and threw him off from a tap-in. Like, bro, I don't know, man. I don't even think he looks like Courtois, but there he just looked like Courtois.
Yeah.
In that moment, he was absolutely top. And man, I got exposed to a lot of really nice stories about him, how he handles his family and whatnot. And obviously, he's a top keeper from Europe. He played for Sevilla and some other clubs as well.
Plays in Spain, yeah.
Yeah, played. Now he's in Qatar, Saudi, sorry. Top man, and even it felt like he was the odd one out of that Moroccan team. When Edouard Mendy goes up to pick up his Golden Glove or best, when he goes to get the Best Keeper award, he takes time to go over to Edouard Mendy. I know he's like 3 yards away, but still, he doesn't just ignore him.
Yeah.
He walks over to him and just says, Keepers Union kind of thing, but still does it, and that's fair play, man. Top guy.
I also think Mazraoui had a really good tournament. Can't wait for him to come bench Dallo.
Bro,
But I also wanted to ask you guys, what does this mean for Salah's legacy as being an African player in the Premier League? Do we now say Mane is the best best African player to play in the Premier League?
You can't.
Legendary status.
I think Salah still edges him in terms of Premier League.
Mane's the best player in the world.
Yeah.
I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
Sadio.
I'm not talking
Sadio
spots
Mane.
and maybes. Talking facts. I only do absolutes.
Yeah.
Sadio Mane is better.
I don't think he's had a bigger legacy at Premier League than Salah.
Well,
Because Salah has won more trophies, he's won more individual performances
Salah's won more trophies.
in Premier League. Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's won 2 Premier Leagues.
he has won more than Mane.
One more than
And
Mane.
scored
Yeah.
more goals and has more assists.
Has more golden. Like he's had a better
But in the
individual.
African
But
context,
the thing is, in the that's the thing though. When you put them holistically as football players for their country, obviously Mane edges him.
It's not just that though. Well, I wanna challenge what you guys are talking about. Mo Salah versus Mane. It's not exactly new or false, like actually false, that Mane did sacrifice quite a bit of himself to allow for Salah to shine. He didn't take the penalties. There were obvious times where he assists and does the right thing rather than be selfish. There weren't as many times where I remember Liverpool fans complaining about Sadio Mane being selfish and missing or scoring, whereas you got quite a bit of that with Mo Salah, right?
Yeah.
So that selfishness, and I'm not saying like he's a selfish player. He's quite kind. I think he's a good person as well. But that selfishness probably leads to more, goals.
More personal accolades.
He does have more assists, but I think
Yeah.
that's probably because as well, like
more personal accolades, basically.
yeah, more personal accolades. It reminds me of the story of Cristiano Ronaldo and his childhood friend. He allowed him to score. He gave him all these assists or something. That guy scored a hat-trick in a trial game, and Ronaldo is the one who gets selected. Ronaldo said, he was actually better than me. But he created...
No, I see the angle, but I still feel like... I don't think Mane sacrificed himself for Salah. I think that's how he is. That's how he plays. I think the same way... Like Firmino, you can't say he sacrificed for Salah and Mane to score goals because it was a tactical thing. Salah is just more ruthless. I would want Salah.
You'd want Salah over Mane?
I'd want Salah in my team. If I want prime Salah, prime Mane, I'm sorry, Salah is significantly better.
No
because
way.
I wouldn't say significant.
No way.
Because here's my facts. Here's my facts. In the season where we had prime Mane and prime Salah, the top goal scorer award went 3 ways: Aubameyang, Mo Salah, and Mane. And Mo Salah took all the penalties. I think when they're both at their prime,
but that's
they
Mane's
take away-
prime. That's not Salah's prime.
You see, Salah's prime.
You're
is
looking at
because-
it. That's Mane's prime. Fine. His prime was the same as Salah's. Okay season, because that wasn't his best. Salah's best season got them the league on his own. Like the fact that he won the league without Mane.
Yeah,
I don't think success. There is a success that we were like, oh yeah, it's the front three. Mane did all the work, whatever.
My shtick is right. How amazing was my shtick is. How amazing was Mo Salah's season when it didn't even get him anywhere near the Ballon d'Or. Like in the real world, in the football world, in the professionals world, how highly did they rate that season when someone like Ousmane Dembele gets the Ballon d'Or ahead of him?
No, you're bringing different people.
No, I'm just saying. What was the perception of Mo Salah's prime season, where he single-handedly won them the league?
But that's because we have to be honest. Champions League determines such things. If Mo Salah won the Champions League, the conversation wouldn't. It would be very simple. Salah is winning the Ballon d'Or. Champions League determines such things, right?
Yeah.
When Mane and Salah were there, they won everything, right? You could arguably say that, oh, you know what, Mane was sacrificing. He left. Salah's banged. He broke the record, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I mean 2 years later.
right?
Yeah,
They still needed Luis Diaz and these guys.
See
to
now
shift and
they've
change
never
and-
needed Diaz. Come on.
I just think
Last year Salah was
Pretty sure they were
last
calling
year-
for Luis Diaz this
No,
season.
no,
earlier in the season.
my opinion. Okay, last year.
last season. Mo Salah contributed to 7% of the goals. So
How much?
it 7%.
70.
70.
He was
Was that factual?
like goals and assists. Yes.
Sounds made up, bro. That
Total
number
goals?
is too well rounded.
Please confirm.
He'll confirm in a few seconds.
I just
but
think
that
eye
number is
test
too-
wise,
Mm.
Sadio Mane is a better footballer, man. I think he's faster, stronger. He can run more.
Yeah, again,
I think
you'll start
he
putting
can
things
header
that are
the ball
not.
better.
You'll
I
start
think-
putting things that are not measurable.
I mean,
Eye test.
we've already measured and we've said measuring things like goals and assists. Salah's
Eye
way
test is
clear,
important, bro.
right? But in terms of just being a footballer, man, I think Mane is better than Salah. I think a lot of footballers are better than Salah.
You have one
Yeah,
season, right?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Bro, would you?
First
would
of
you take
all, Ahmad
Mahrez or
Diallo,
not?
bro. Let me just start with Ahmad Diallo, man.
Okay, you see now. You see now.
Nah, I see what I've done.
You see now.
What have you done, bro? The goat is black, man. What do you mean, bro?
Exactly, man.
Get your Moroccan hat off, bro.
Bro, Riyad Mahrez is better than him.
Then Salah, yeah,
No, better than Ahmad Diallo.
of course.
Then
Then
you said he's the goat.
the goat is black.
Come on, man.
The black sheep, bro.
But the thing
anyway,
is,
carry on.
but point is, as a football player, Mane will be remembered more than Salah, especially from like country perspective, because people will remember AFCONs, right? In the Premier League,
Yeah, it's
I'd say Liverpool fans will remember Salah more than they remember Mane,
That's true.
right?
Yeah, that's true.
And I think that's Mane. Which club will remember Mane? Southampton.
Bruh.
Liverpool will
man,
definitely remember.
They're
Mane.
still remembering Mane now.
Mm,
I think you're
let's be
confused.
honest.
I think
We've never mentioned Mane. Eric has never mentioned Mane since he left.
That's because he
True or
likes
false?
Arabs.
No, it's because Mane now went to play for another team. Of course, I'm not gonna mention him.
Exactly my point. Like the moment remembering, I'm talking about remembering. I'm talking about that's the point of remembering. When Salah leaves,
Is he on Zoom? Have we called that guy?
Oh.
he's probably traveling.
No,
Eric.
he's actually.
He's in first class. He has Zoom on first class.
He's in first class.
He's in first class,
That's
bro.
beef.
I even had to text him, man. He said he involved me, man.
Damn.
Have you ever been first class? I've never been first class.
Never. Are you?
It's nice.
First class SGR doesn't count.
Oh, bird. Fuck.
Let's go to the comments.
Yeah, let's get some comments. By the way, guys, the phone lines, like I said, we're gonna open them between sections. The number is as you see on the screen.
So this is in between a section now.
Well, no, not really, but I really want to get this. This didn't come up in the running order, but Mane versus Salah conversations.
Yeah,
I'm here for it,
it's
bro.
peak, bro.
Can we go upstairs, please? Scroll up. Yes, he is. All right. Glory, Man United. Ambia Saddam. What's that? Sasa utafute kazi makuzo. What?
Ojuk sama. Kiswahili.
Nah, I can't
Okay, let me
read it.
read the Kiswahili. What the fuck? Oh, kumbe
can't see it,
jamani illiterate. Tulia.
It's not even your fault, cuz. Wow, it's not even your fault, bro. And I think this guy is just on some.
Ambia Saddam utafute kazi makuzo wake huku USA sioni wakimtumia pesa tena.
Is that really Kiswahili?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, Patrick is all the way in Kuwait or some shit. He's probably forgotten a lot of stuff. That's not a proper sentence. Go back. Do some insha, bro.
Martin anasema I'll believe United is back only if they beat Arsenal, otherwise hot air. Rajafika story ya title race, mother wingia story United. Relax. Are you guys going live today, guys? We are live, bro.
Why would you drop a cut? Oh, okay. It probably came through before we actually went live, like a countdown thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Audio.
hata sisi ni
There's
washamba
an
bado.
audio problem? Tumefix.
Yeah, audio iko sawa. United says.
Okay.
Kenan says yes. Win moja ushanza okay, fair enough. Anyway, Mahrez, he's also an AFCON legend or GOAT. I don't know what he's saying. Yeah. Let's get some thoughts. The phone lines are open 0704
Kenan all the way from Canada.
155 882. 0704 155 882. Let's get some thoughts on the AFCON.
Abdul
so
is
far.
saying,
Some
Abu, go
stories.
back to the comments. Abdul is saying Salah had
Fafanua,
the
man.
stats Mane had the clutch moments.
Yeah.
I
I
disagree.
was about to ask that as well.
What clutch moment?
He had
Getting
some
a red
hella
card
clutch
against Man
moments.
City?
That was just because he was black.
What do you mean by that?
The racist referees, they
He
card-
stepped on his chest.
He didn't step on his chest. He like
His-
hit his face.
His
Hey,
chest
hey.
got
Actually, it
went
was in his face.
into him, bro.
Actually, it was in his face. Ilikuwa kwa uso, sio?
His chest,
It was
Remember,
on
he
the
had,
face, bro. It was on
his
the
chest
face.
hit
Kun
his
Aguero.
foot, bro.
Yo, yo, who are we talking to? Oh, yeah, I didn't. Sorry, 1 second. Just hold that.
The producer is still producing.
Hello.
Produce.
There's no sound. We can't hear him.
Okay, loudspeaker.
Oh, shit! I hung up by mistake. Just try and call us one more again, please. We hadn't figured out the sound yet, but we should be connected back again. But no, I do feel like Sadio Mane and also Jorginho Wijnaldum were some of the most clutch.
Salah, you guys are forgetting Salah's clutch moments. He was banging against Man City every single time. Against Man United
Hello.
every single time.
Me can't hear him. What's up, man? Who are we talking to?
Can he be heard?
Always,
Can he be
bro.
heard? Can you hear him?
No, he's not gonna be heard.
1 second.
All right, let me connect it back to the Happy New Year, Michael. Chelsea fan, you know, this guy really does have balls of steel to come through and call us. Michael, just let's test it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, maybe. Give us a countdown. Oh, okay. All right, Salah. So let me just do this then. Michael,
Yeah.
give me your thoughts, bro.
My thoughts on what? AFCON?
AFCON. AFCON. We're not talking about Chelsea or anything else. We're talking about AFCON. Give us your thoughts on the tournament. Mane versus Salah, and so on and so forth.
I think it was a good tournament. Other than I think Senegal, they really didn't have to stage a walkout.
Mm-hmm.
It was really necessary. In any case, penalties is anyone's game. I get the point that they had scored earlier and the goal was disallowed, but I really feel like it was a penalty on Brahim. It was a foul anyway. So yeah, I don't think there was any need for them doing that. But yeah, I think it was a good game generally. I think Brahim should have not panicked that.
Yeah.
He should stop trying to be Palmer and just hit the ball.
So, Michael, I don't think at least he should stop trying to be Palmer. Has Palmer ever done a Panenka?
Yeah, he has a beautiful one.
Against who?
What are you
I don't know, a Premier League team.
Isn't that?
against so many teams?
Yeah, no, for so many teams, because that's all he scores anyway. I forgot, you're right. But, I think it's unfair to judge the Senegalese national team based on what they did. Remember, it wasn't just about the disallowed goal and the what do you call it, and the penalty given awarded to Brahim Diaz. It was also the fact that they weren't given a proper training center. They weren't being they weren't. They actually filed in, the Senegalese FA filed in an official complaint listing several things. I think it was 7 or 8 things on that complaint, and there was things like not being given proper accommodation, not being given proper transport, not being attended to as they should have been, or given the same respect as other teams, services. Their fans apparently weren't being given enough access to the stadium. The Senegalese FA had to buy tickets for their fans, and even those fans who got their tickets given to them complimentary, they still found it difficult to enter the stadium and support their teams, and not just in this final, but even beforehand. So if I was in that team and all that had happened to me, and then the culmination of all that is the goal that we score being disallowed, and then a soft penalty being given, I'd understand the walking off.
Well, but you see, all that's in mind. I think on the field, let's just talk about what was happening on the field. Let's leave all the all the other things that we cannot control over. Let's just see what was happening on the field. I think personally, Senegal were the better team. You talked about Pape Gueye, the Villarreal guy. I think he scored like a screamer in a game. I can't remember which game. He scored like 2 goals or something. So I believe they were playing really well, and I was not even surprised that they won. But I think the theatrics were just like, you can't just walk out, man. What are you doing? A penalty. You see, Mendy even saved the pen.
I mean, the only reason he saved that pen is because it was a Panenka. The last time he ever saved the pen, and the only time before that penalty, was when Kun Aguero tried a Panenka against him when he was playing for Chelsea. So he's not really a penalty kick saver. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you see, at least now, the best team won anyway. That's my point.
Fair. Anyway.
So otherwise, it was a very good tournament. I think. Other than, I think, like African referee, other than the guy who embarrassed the guy who finished the game in 82 minutes, I think we have really good competence.
Based on just like normal stuff. If it was like FA or something, they'll be overthinking some things. You found that, like, we all know what Premier League do and all those lines and offside and everything, how they overreact. So I give credit to the officiating and everything. Yeah, I hope Kenya will do the same and come here.
So, all right, well, stay tuned. We'll open the phone lines again when it's time for the Premier League conversations, especially Chelsea. Thank you so much, Michael, for calling. Guys, I think also, like, people suggesting that Senegal shouldn't have walked off. In an indirect way, it takes away from the greatness of Sadio Mane, telling his team, come back.
Yeah.
I know it's the right thing to do, but more often than not, the right thing to do is the hardest thing to do. Isn't that true?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So, like, if Sadio Mane, for example, had also walked off with the rest of the team, you know, saying nah as a protest, would that have tarnished his legacy in any way?
I don't think so.
Not for me personally. Not for me.
I don't think so.
I mean, people would still find, you know, there's haters. There's people who were waiting for AFCON to just fuck up, for them to find faults.
No, I'm just looking at the pot, calling the kettle black.
What do you mean?
There's haters
Yeah.
looking for a reason to hate on people.
Saddam.
Saddam Hussein.
When was the last time I hated on anyone? Come on, I've grown up.
So carry on.
Point is, people would still find it wouldn't be as nice because people would put question marks in
do you
his
think it would be
legacy
hard
if he was the one.
Do you think it would be hard to hate on Mane?
Very easy.
Very easy.
You know, very easy.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Because now we'll just pull out the FIFA rules and whatever, walking out and be like, is this your goat? And then you'll be like, you know what, Mo Salah, fair enough, he was beaten, but
He never walked out.
Never walked out.
he lost on the pitch.
How long did it take you to come up with that?
Come up with what?
That angle.
Honestly, if you
Like how many microseconds, bro? That was incredibly fast. Anyway,
did you guys know Brahim Diaz took the ball off Nesiri for that penalty?
see, because he's top scorer.
Yeah, but did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Do you know how like just compounding errors led to that mistake, bro? I'm just like so gassed, bro.
I think I saw that on Twitter afterwards.
Okay, Sawa. So now, you know, people miss chances, substitutions are made, controversy happens, Senegal denied a penalty, denied a goal, and Morocco given a penalty. And
Towels have been
then, towels, everything's been done, you know. And then Brahim Diaz takes the penalty.
with his weaker foot. There's a Panenka.
As our famous Kajok said, tournament ya pesa unapiga panenka. My friend.
You know,
Nita kupiga.
Bro.
He said we will fight. Someone hata kama tunachapa.
I remember.
He
He
said, there's a reason why I did not make it. There's a
That's
reason
why I'm
why
playing these tournaments.
I didn't make it.
That's why napigania easy pesa. I remember there was a time we were playing with one of the most talented footballers I'd ever played with. So, no need to mention names. But he didn't take a Panenka, and it was a quarterfinal. So, of a tournament ya pesa. He casually walked to the ball.
Mm.
So, and then missed that penalty. The goalposts were big. The goalposts were quite big. And you had a run up. This guy didn't run up.
5 aside.
5 aside, and you still had a run
With
up
a
on the
run-up.
penalty. With a penalty. Sorry, 7 aside, but still.
Yeah.
The goalposts are big, and you have a run up. The guy didn't run up. He casually walked to the ball, hit the ball. It was easily read, easily saved, and we're out.
You're not gonna say his name, but his name is.
I completely forgave him. Like, I completely
Name
forgave him.
knows him, eh?
I completely forgave him. I think only I think the tournament happened 2016, 2015. I think I forgave him in 2021.
Move on, man.
When
Oh,
I saw him again.
really?
When I saw him again after a long time.
What the fuck?
Probably on his wedding, if I'm not confusing.
2021 wedding, I think I know who it is.
Yeah, it was fucking shameless. But it is what it is. Like, now imagine someone tries a panenka, bro. So, I was actually discussing it with the fam. Like, bro, if this guy has anything real about him, he should kick the ball out for fair play. And he would get massive respect moments for he'd been like
Respect who? From who?
From who,
respect
bro?
compilations.
Oh my days.
He
From
would get
who,
respect
man?
compilations from the
on
rest of the
TikTok.
world.
On TikTok, yeah.
On TikTok, YouTube,
But
not
Morocco?
from Morocco. So,
His home country, bro.
well, is it? The guy's from Mexico. Diaz is from where, bro? What do you mean his own
Spanish.
country?
I mean, he
Spanish.
changed his
Spanish,
nationality from
Spanish,
Spain,
yeah.
Juices, no?
Brahim, bro. Yeah, Juicy too. Anyway.
I think he played for Spain in the under something. I think.
Yeah. I mean, technically, he could still do it. He's 5'3". He could still under everything.
First African to be reported, bro.
Online.
To be sent back to Europe.
The
man.
audacity to take the penalty, bro, is what gets me. Because Vile amepigania hiyo call.
With your weaker foot, bro.
He played for Spain under 21.
At least
Euros.
try with your stronger foot, man. You know.
Just kick the ball out and then just go back to Spain.
Yeah.
Like what's there to lose? It's Morocco.
Yeah, and then I was like, I can't believe I thought that for even a second, because, I can't remember which player reacted to the thought of him possibly kicking out. He's like, bro, these guys haven't won this tournament in 50 years.
Yeah.
There's no way I would kick the ball out myself for fair play.
People forget controversies. Like
Yeah.
people shout for like maybe a month max.
Yeah.
And then 2027, the time it's
Nigeria.
here, by the time people are coming in Kenya, like Morocco will be coming as defending
There was a
champions.
time, apparently, Nigeria won an AFCON under very, very controversial circumstances. I think it was early 2000s or something like that. Point is, 2014. Tunisia 204, right? Yeah, Tunisia 204, actually. And guess what? Does anybody give a fuck what happened that time?
No.
Nobody reads up on this shit, bro.
It moved. People have
It's
moved
not
on.
even. It doesn't even show up on the Wikipedia page
Yeah,
when you're searching it. You just move on.
2027 niko kwa hizo matowels I'm the one to be
Throwing them out.
niko hapo.
So apparently,
we have to win. We have to.
From the Moroccan side of Twitter, they're suggesting that there was juju in those towels. So if you think about it, the way Tanzanian league players and Kenyan league players fight to keep something somewhere or to remove something somewhere off the pitch, they do something very similar to that.
But do Arabs believe in
then-
juju, bro?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they
don't,
do,
man.
Yeah, they do. Shirk. Hella shirk,
Does
bro.
it exist? Yeah.
They do it all over. Trust they do.
Probably started there.
Yeah, it must have. Dark magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Suleiman.
It must have been validated by them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yemen. Bro.
If anything,
Tapigwa ain moja.
hizo majuju za coast. So Muslim also have a lot of juju.
Yeah, they have their own.
Or there are things in Arabic.
But
Yeah.
on a towel.
Sindio?
Like
It could be
juju,
on
a
anything.
juju
That's
towel.
the thing, bro. It could be on anything.
Yeah.
They literally try and mask it in any kind of way.
But this was a towel that was actually used to wipe. And then like usually there's something. Like I would assume when Tanzania, like people are fighting, it's just something, not necessarily like
It's
a
an
towel.
object,
It's like
yeah.
a-
You see, my shtick is with
And-
this complaint or this claim from the Moroccans. Like, we're talking, if you're gonna complain to the black referee who understands what juju is. If they were complaining to fucking Anthony Taylor, he's not gonna give a shit. He's like, come on, just get on with it. You know, khalas, that's it.
Yeah.
Move on. Black referees understand this. They've seen this.
Believing juju works in football at this day and age is just embarrassing.
It kind of is, man.
Okay, so which team has ever won in juju? Tell me.
I don't know.
Okay,
can't
African
verify
teams play in the World Cup.
Apart from
Wait,
Pogba's
African
hyena.
teams play in the World Cup.
Hyena.
I mean, think
apart
about
from
the
that,
hyena thing.
apart from that one, Juju doesn't exist, bro.
But
Because there's no way Manchester United can be this bad.
it's
for this
it's
long,
a psychological thing.
That's
in
the
my
only
opinion.
Juju I believe in. That Pogba head buried somewhere, that's the only one I believe in. But to tell me that even, forget the Juju perspective, just the fact that you think stealing a towel is going to give you an advantage in a match.
See, you're removing the juju.
Okay, so you've
No,
removed it from
leave
the.
the
Okay,
juju
wait.
That's what they're claiming.
Okay, one question. Sawa, umetoa hiyo juju from the goalpost, umeweka hapo nyuma kwa stands. So the juju all of a sudden just is ineffective.
Yes, apparently. It's juju is given with very specific instructions. I don't know if you guys watch horror movies.
I don't know why. How do you know so much about this topic?
I watch hella horror movies. And also, like, I had a random teacher from
Aren't you also
Pakistani.
from Ukambani?
Yeah.
This is why. This is why, bro.
Also, I had
Spearhead
a
him Gamba.
Oh, that's another
Focusing
Focusing on
on
Zoom, bro.
Machakos. It doesn't go that
Wait,
deep there.
you also have
The
Gamba in
juju.
you, right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Shit.
yeah, but it's true. They can be quite specific. Either way, though, it's no excuse. But it does kind of explain how they bring on a sub, randomly gets injured on that side of the pitch. They have to finish that game with 10 men, which the commentators didn't even notice for the rest of extra time. Did you guys notice that the player got injured? The number 7 or 17, what was his name? The striker who came on. He went into a collision with Edouard Mendy and never came back on the pitch because they'd already used all their subs.
So that's Juju.
I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's juju. I'm just saying what I'm saying.
You can explain any coincidence.
You can explain it.
by
Of course
calling
you
it
can.
Juju,
Of
bro.
course you can. And then it starts raining really
Saddam has
heavily.
a fantastic mustache. I've never seen a mustache on Saddam.
Could be Juju.
It's Juju,
Could be juju. Yeah, I never
mean-
know. Your beard finally connected.
bro. It's been
What's happening in Machakos?
Yeah, like I was hoping someone would notice.
Anyway, let's move on, bro.
Zoom in here.
Bro, what do you mean, bro? Anyway, let's talk Premier League now, because that was an incredible tournament. You guys can let us know what your thoughts were in the comments, and we'll get to them in a few seconds. Well, not a few seconds, quite a few seconds. But then